In January 2023, it came to light that famous R&B musician Ne-Yo and his wife, Crystal Renay, had finalized their divorce. The news was particularly shocking, as the pair had renewed their vows in an elaborate event the previous year. The singer had been married to Crystal for 8 years, but their marriage had been plagued with highs and lows before it finally came crashing down. In today's video, I'll be letting you in on every little detail about their marriage, how they met, and how their union ended. Ne-Yo met his would-be wife Crystal Renay in 2015 while he was working on his 6th album, Nonfiction. Crystal was auditioning to be in his music video, so their meeting was strictly professional. According to Ne-Yo, the first time they saw each other was at a restaurant where they talked about all things business. However, as the conversation went on, the two clicked easily. And before you know it, they got talking about their personal lives and experiences. Ne-Yo must have enjoyed their conversation a little too much, because he later confessed that he instantly knew Crystal was the one for him. The two started dating just 2 weeks after their business meeting. In an interview with People, Ne-Yo stated that he had been single for a year and a half and was enjoying his single life when he met Crystal.
No, I was not looking for love at all.
He admitted that he wasn't one to jump into relationships quickly, but claimed that Crystal was different and special, so he jumped right in. In August 2015, the singer announced his engagement to Crystal on Twitter. He also stated that they were expecting a baby together. In February 2016, the couple took their relationship a step forward and got married at the Terranea Resort in Rancho Palos Verdes, California. Ne-Yo told People that they couldn't wait to start their lives together. He said, "We're looking forward to just being each other's best friend." 1 month later, they welcomed their son, Schaefer Shamir Smith Jr. The couple welcomed their second child, a son named Roman Alexander Raj Smith, in June 2018. Crystal, who made an Instagram post about her delivery, told her fans that things didn't go according to her plan. According to her, a routine doctor's visit turned into an emergency surgery because her baby wasn't doing well in the womb. Thankfully, both the baby and his mother were healthy in the end. Everything seemed fine with the couple until February 2020, when things took a surprising turn. During a podcast appearance, Ne-Yo opened up about his marriage, saying that his wife had demons and so did he. "We realized that our demons don't mesh, and until both of us get a hold of our personal demons, it's gonna be just difficult for us to stay married. With that being said, that's that. That's the end of that chapter, not the end of the book." In March 2020, Ne-Yo filed for divorce from his wife. In another podcast appearance, he spoke about his marital issues and said, "It's not a sad thing. It's more of us realizing. Long story short, I'm never going to talk bad about her. I'm not that person. There's nothing bad to say about her. She's a fantastic woman. She's the mother of my children, and she's always going to be that, and I will always respect her." In yet another shocking turn of events, Ne-Yo withdrew the divorce paperwork 1 month later and decided to work things out with his wife. The couple told their fans about their marital issues and how they got back together in November 2020 when they appeared on Tamron Hall. Ne-Yo stated that the COVID experience and quarantine period helped them work on their relationship. He said, "It just didn't feel right. It didn't make any sense to me. This is what we've been forever. We don't know what this thing is. We could be gone tomorrow."
It didn't feel right. It didn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like,
The artiste went on to say that he decided not to waste what could be their last moments together not being together. So he went back home where his heart belonged. Well, there's no denying that COVID made a lot of people realize things about themselves and make better decisions about their lives. Not only did the couple work through their issues, Ne-Yo proposed to Crystal a second time on New Year's Eve in 2020. Things seemed to improve with the couple, especially after they welcomed their third child, a daughter, in June 2021. The singer made an Instagram post saying, "My world is finally complete." The couple had an elaborate vow renewal ceremony in April 2022. Before the ceremony, Crystal shared an Instagram post that read, "Marriage is the most rewarding and challenging union you can experience. It can bring you to your knees in pain, but can also make your soul feel so happy, as if you're flying. I'll choose you every time, in every lifetime, and every universe. My twin flame, my husband. I love you so." 1 month after their vow renewal, the singer released his 8th studio album, Self-Explanatory.
Please don't love me.
The album contained a song titled Don't Love Me, which he admitted was inspired by his marital problem. He stated that the song was a reminder of the time when they were struggling and were heading towards divorce. During an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Ne-Yo advised other couples who were going through a rough phase in their relationships to be honest with themselves and their partners. He went on to say, if you are in a relationship and you don't want to be in a relationship, you're never going to give your all to that relationship. You're never going to be for that person who they need you to be. So don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Unfortunately, Ne-Yo and Crystal's renewed love story didn't last long. In July 2022, Crystal took to social media to accuse her husband of infidelity. In an Instagram post, she said, I ask that you all please stop sending me videos or information of him cheating, because what he does is no longer my concern. If someone can't love you the way that you deserve, then it's up to you to love yourself. With no hate in my heart, I wish him nothing but the best. She further stated that Ne-Yo had been cheating on her for the 8 years of their marriage. She wrote, 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and my husband with numerous women who sell their bodies to him unprotected. Every last one of them. On the other hand, Ne-Yo responded to the post by pleading with the public to give him and his wife the privacy they needed to work on their marriage. For the sake of our children, my family and I will work through our challenges behind closed doors, he tweeted. Unfortunately, this was the end of the road for the couple. Crystal seemed to have had enough. She was ready to end the marriage, and so she filed for a divorce in August 2022, just a few days after her viral Instagram post. According to the divorce documents, she claimed that the singer had fathered a child with another woman while he was still married to her. When TMZ asked Crystal if there was a possibility of reconciliation, she responded by saying there are no chances, but we're moving on to better lives. Certain things can't be forgiven, but God will forgive, and one day so will I. Crystal's statement proved that she was sure her marriage was done at this point and there was no going back. Their divorce was finalized on January 26, 2023. According to TMZ, Ne-Yo would pay Crystal $1.6 million for their property, plus $20,000 for moving expenses and $150,000 for a new car. Crystal would be getting $12,000 a month in child support for their 3 children, and $5,000 per month in alimony for 3 years. They were also to share custody of their 3 children. 2 years after their not-so-messy divorce, Crystal has come out to reveal how she discovered her husband's infidelity in a very unexpected way. She and Tamika Foster appeared on The Breakfast Club to promote their show Bold and Bougie when the topic of her marriage and divorce came up in conversation. According to Crystal, her ex-husband unknowingly helped her discover his secret affair. Ne-Yo had appeared on a show in July 2022 where he said he wouldn't want to know if his partner was cheating. He said he would rather live in a blissful bubble of ignorance.
Angry at living in a blissful bubble of ignorance. The truth is rarely pretty.
After watching her then husband say those words, Crystal realized that there might be something fishy going on and that he may be projecting. So she did what every curious woman in her shoes would have done. She went through his phone and, to her surprise, she discovered evidence of his infidelity. Right there and then, she decided she was done with Ne-Yo, and that was the same day she left him. It has since come to light that Ne-Yo actually fathered a son with social media influencer Sade Janea Bagneris in 2021. Considering the fact that he was still very much married to Crystal at the time, Ne-Yo must have kept the news a secret from her for months until she discovered it herself in July 2022. The singer surprised his fans once again when he welcomed another son with Bagneris in 2023. It's obvious he continued his relationship with the social media influencer at the expense of his wife. Other than the fact that they now share 2 children, not much is known about the nature of Ne-Yo's relationship with Bagneris. During a recent interview with People, Crystal stated that she is happy and grateful to God for his redirection and that she is currently focusing on her career and her children. Some marriages survive some challenges. Some marriages don't, and it's okay as long as everyone is happy. We wish the very best for Ne-Yo and Crystal Renay, and we are excited to see what life has in store for them and the kids.